What's up, everyone? Welcome to Drew Boy official channel. So this is another watch along episode of the Legends of the Hidden Temple, and I will be doing a watch along review of the Legends of the Hidden Temple complete episode every Friday at around 8:30 to 9 Eastern Standard timings. And if you're free and interested to watch along with me, please do join the stream. And if you want to participate in a voice chat with our expert panel and discuss about the show, something that you want to share, talk, and share your views and opinions, you can also be part of it. Just join the live stream and let me know in the chat, and I will have you in the voice chat. And Friday, every Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard timings. Do follow the channel, like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon for notifications. So enjoy this episode, and see you soon. Bye bye. Oh, this is the first time they did it. Okay. Thanks for that.
The mighty silver snakes have proven themselves worthy and now have earned the right.
How many temple pendants did they earn? I lost track of it.
The missing eye of David.
1.5.
You could start by climbing through the ledges and climbing down into the rock quarry. Throw 5 rocks into the bucket to lift the slab. Then
Rock quarry.
race into the laser light room. Unleash the power of the correct laser.
Oh damn, no! Great prologue, no man.
Or into the treacherous swamp. If you escape, you might have a chance to enter the dark forest. Reach into
No
the hole
spoilers,
and
please.
find the key, but be careful.
Thank you.
One of the trees could be inhabited by the spirit of a temple guard. If they grab you, you'll have to give up a pendant of life. Next, plow through the wall and into the mine shaft.
Mine shaft is one room that
Ride the elevator up into the lightning ball room.
pisses me off big
Connect the
time.
power
Oh, this is my favorite room.
Open the door
Connect
to
all the
shrine of
wires and
Silver
everything.
Monkey, where you can grab the missing eye of David. Assemble the statue, and you may be headed for the king's storeroom. Smash the clay pots to find the
I love
key,
that
which will allow you into the observatory.
box or bottle,
Together the
whatever it is.
puzzle on the stone column and run across the bridge. Then pass through the crypt, race down the stairs and back to the temple gate. The choices are yours and yours alone. You won 1.5 pendants in the temple games. Who's going first?
I am.
Very well, Michael. When Kirk gives the signal, you'll race.
Why does Kirk Fogg look at him like
and
that?
Make your way to
I mean,
going first.
Look at the looks that Kirk Fogg gives him. Like,
I am.
kind of weird looks.
Well, Michael.
I mean, I would be feeling uncomfortable if someone is looking at me like that.
Through the gates, into the temple, and make your way toward the missing eye of David. Hidden inside the temple are temple guards assigned to protect 3 specific rooms. You can trade your pendant for an extra life and go.
Yeah,
But if
you
you're
know,
without
kind
the
of
pendant,
weird
enter the
looks
temple,
that he
and it'll
gives
be Emily's turn to enter and try her luck.
hidden inside.
Somewhere in the temple is the other half of your pendant. If you can find it, and you're carrying the other half, you will get an extra life. If you can reach the missing eye of David, all the doors of the temple will instantly unlock, and the temple guards will vanish. Return through the gates with the missing eye of David in 3 minutes, and you will both be handsomely rewarded.
We'll see if they can retrieve the eye of David. Let's get our mouthpieces in. Let's put 3 minutes on the clock. Olmec, lower your gate if you please.
Lower your gate if you please. Let's go.
All right, Michael, on your mark, get set, go. With 1.5 pendants, Michael Mason's
Michael.
temple.
Michael Mason? That's a good
In
name.
the crypt, hold the golden book. Heads across the bridge. And he's going right up.
He is super quick, man.
Moving fast.
But could that be his undoing? I hate this rock slab alignment, man.
Line the figure of the stone column. They can open a door and move on.
It takes so much of time. Look at that.
Something's not right there. There it goes.
There's a room down. Don't go down there. There'll be a temple guard for sure. Medusa's lair. One hell of a room this is. That Medusa kind of looks like a female version of Olmec. Kind of. I always felt like that. What are you doing? Jam it hard, boy. Hey, rotate one of those. Snake. Is it a snake or a dreadlock? I don't know what. What the hell? That's a technical glitch again. Oh no! You bugger! You bloody temple guard. Emily. Emily needs to literally prove that not majority of the women are slow. At least for my sake. Emily, jump, Emily. Good, Emily. Jump down again, Emily. Go. Go, Emily. Go, jump again. Oh, Medusa's lair half pendant. I didn't notice that. Again, she's looking at the camera guy for guidance. I don't like this again. No. What? What the hell is happening? Even Kirk Fogg is unclear. I didn't notice.
She missed the other half over there in Medusa's lair. It was over there, but they did a great job. Come on over here, Emily.
Triple seizure. Thank you, Craig Trullock, for revealing that, but that's okay. But
did a great job. These people
I mean, what the hell happened in the last 1 minute, man?
And you can see it when they went to the temple. They're getting the
She looks a little dejected, which is understandable. Michael looks super fine. He's clapping with his hands. The mouthpiece is off. She's crying. Is she crying? She looks as if she is weeping.
That's okay.
Usually I don't like it, but
She threw it at him. Oh well, we'll see.
where was that half pendant?
Oh, she passed up the other half pendant.
Where was the half pendant, boss?
Down into Medusa's lair.
I mean, this quality isn't that great, so I can't figure it out. I might need to ask the panel about this, but
Oh, she passed up the other half pendant. Was in Medusa's lair. Oh well, we'll see if that doesn't come back to haunt her. She
1 minute 12 seconds.
reveals the white light though. Opens up another door, and she heads into the.
She was trying to give that half pendant, but that guy was like, dude, you can't buy me with a half pendant, so come out of there.
That's alright. She threw the.
Even Kirk Fogg is like dumbstruck. He's like, he wasn't aware.
Threw it at him.
I think even the temple guard was kind of letting her go with the half pendant.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, the producers told me, dude, call them over, the run is done. You wouldn't want to get spoiled. Okay, that was generally a rough layout. Kind of rough layout, yeah. They had to go up, down, left, right. I don't have much to say about this run. This run was actually a good start. It was a good follow-up, and all of a sudden she missed the half pendant. I think the placement of the temple guards was too rough. Like, they were everywhere. They were literally everywhere.
Got her. Come on over here, Michael. She only had a half pendant of life.
Where was Michael all this time? Was he behind the TV, or where was he? He wasn't even watching the run, I guess.
She missed the other half over there in Medusa's lair. It was over there.
How come Kirk Fogg know where the half pendant
They
was?
did a great job. Come on over here, Emily. I know he's scared.
Or maybe he
He's
knows.
ready to jump into the swamp there.
But Emily looks a little
Okay,
sad.
you did a great job.
It's okay,
These
Emily.
people had
You did
no
a great
fear
job.
the whole way through, and you can see it when they went
George
to the
Swap
temple. They're
is in the
getting
chat.
choreography set, and that's great.
The half pendant was on the old actuator from season 1 that contestants would hit to go down to the bottom of the heart room, which is why it's impossible to. Thank you, Joshua. Good to see you in the stream.
She threw it out. Come back to haunt her. She revealed the. Down into Medusa's lair.
Okay, now I understand you, Joshua. Thank you. Half pendant seems like it was mostly, if not completely, unseen. Yeah. Also, the quality of this isn't that great. But I mean, this was a half run. This wasn't even a full run. This was a triple seizure, or I would call it as a triple death. Yeah, that's also a good word, triple death. But this was kind of weird. The temple guard must have seen the half pendant like, uh-oh, no, this is not going to go anywhere. And this was the most funny part. Kirk Fogg seems absolutely clueless as to what was happening. He was like, I think the producers or someone from the editing team or the crew must have shouted, like, dude, cut it, they are done. They are done. They are done. Call them back.
That's it, they got her. Come on over here, Michael. She only had a half.
Where to begin on this one? So Michael began by going up into the crypt and remained on the top roof. He had to go down the central cavern, encountering the first temple guard in Medusa's lair, and then got taken out in the laser light room. When Emily took over, she followed Michael's route. But as she went down from Medusa's lair, Kirk pointed out that she passed up the other half pendant in that very room. Problem is, I paid attention during that run and didn't see it. So if it wasn't caught on screen, how did Kirk know where it was there? Is he told the location ahead of time? It's a big mystery, I know. Anyway, passing up that other half pendant eventually came back to haunt Emily when she encountered the final temple guard in the swamp. Even though she gave the temple guard the half pendant she was carrying, the run still ended.
Does Kirk Fogg usually know where the pendants are, or does he find out just like how we find out when someone comes across the half pendant?
That's a very good question.
I don't.
Okay. So I was after rewatching this episode, I was almost prepared to rule this one another double whammy, but what made me retract that was not seeing the other half pendant.
Yeah. Kirk Fogg was sure that there was a half pendant. I don't know if he did know the half pendant location.
I can explain it when I go.
Yeah. Holy Gamer, anything you want to say more about this run?
Well, that was my full run. It's like, now the reason I was almost prepared to rule in favor and rule in favor of another double whammy was because if you notice that second temple game with those pieces of Olmec's portrait, that temple game could have ended a few seconds sooner had the Silver Snakes not missed a piece.
Yeah.
And had they not missed a piece, they would have had two pendants.
Yeah.
If Michael doesn't knock the piece out, that one little thing cost them. They probably would have reached the thing. I don't know if they would have won, but they probably would have at least reached the missing eye of David.
Yeah. I think Kirk was told beforehand as he points them out a few other times in other episodes. Ooh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, we have a very rare... Thank you for pointing that out, Goal. I was going to point it out, too, so good catch with the knocking the piece out. The only time we get Kirk in the camera box in the Steps game, and I think that's because it was hard to shoot, so I think from that point on they just had him at the bottom of the Steps, because this is the first time they play this Steps game. On the show, I should say. This is the first time. They obviously practice it in the rehearsal, but this is the first time they're actually playing it. This is one of very few, only 2 times we get a 4-way tie on the final step in the Steps of Knowledge. And we also get a very rare time where 3 answers are given and all 3 are incorrect on the third to last question. So first of all, I think Emily was a pretty good second runner. I don't think she was a little slow, but not super slow. Michael, no, I'll save that for last. So, again, I don't know what the heck happened in Medusa's lair with the thing not working, the door not activating the way it was supposed to. That must have been a glitch.
Yeah.
Because the eyes never... I don't think the eyes light up... Can you fast forward to when Emily goes through the Medusa's lair? Do the eyes light up then?
Okay. I'm just seeing him. I think he jams it in the right way, but somehow they don't. Okay.
Yeah, but can you skip to when Emily is going through the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's in the Medusa's lair.
So this is that. Oh yeah, that was one of the.
They are not.
They are not. They are not.
So this proves that this was the second instance I can think of where Medusa's lair was flawed.
No, this room I hate the most. Okay.
Now, it didn't affect it. They would have lost anyway. But so you want to know how they knew how Kirk knew? That was overdubbed later. You can tell Kirk was dubbed after the fact. Him saying, "Up, she missed the pendant in Medusa's lair." And the reason you can tell that is because it sounds a little bit different. But also, when Emily goes through, Kirk goes, "Oh, he gives up the pendant." Like he didn't realize that she passed it. I don't think he knew that she had passed it. So clearly, when he says, "Uh-oh, she passed up the half pendant," that was dubbed over later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
I don't know
sense.
how much of the rest of it was dubbed later, but that part clearly was. And also, I've never seen anyone point this out anywhere. Michael, the Silver Snake, was a contestant on Guts.
Global Guts. Ooh.
Whoa.
Regular Guts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
He was on the first season.
What season?
First.
Oh.
Which is how I know he was 14, because he was 12 when he was on Guts.
Okay,
That
I'm
was
gonna have to look for that.
Where
Yeah,
did he
he's
end up
got
in
very-
Guts? First, second, or third?
I think he got third, because he was, I think, a few years young. I think he was 12, and I think the other competitors were 13.
Actually, he's not the only one. Actually,
were a couple.
Kristen from the Jewel Encrusted Egg of Catherine the Great was also on Guts.
Ooh.
And she came from behind to win on Guts, too. So, yeah, rare Legends and Guts champion.
Crossover.
2-for-1.
Nice.
He's got very distinct eyebrows, which is how I recognize him. He's got very bushy eyebrows. That's how I recognize him.
Okay.
And also, there was another one named as Ty from the Lucky Medallion of Atocha.
Yeah.
Was also on Guts.
And I'm sure there were more that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That lost it like the moat and stuff.
So do these Nickelodeon team reach out to them that asking them to participate in another show? Or how do they come from one show to the other?
Sometimes I think they do, but also you have to remember these kids all live in the greater Orlando area.
Okay.
So they're all from that general cast. They're all from... It's not like Hollywood where there's a much bigger casting pool.
Okay.
These are kids that are in this general area, so it makes sense that they would audition for multiple shows.
Okay.
And would get on multiple shows. And you can... In America, you are only allowed to be on 3 game shows in a 10-year period, but that only applies to network television. For Nickelodeon, in theory, you could be on every game show, and it wouldn't matter. It would be perfectly okay because it's not a network show, one of the mainline network shows, I should say.
Okay.
Little game show trivia fact for the kids out there.
Olivia Emma from Applewood Emlet was on GTP, but she lost. Oh, okay.
Get the picture.